I played with it for years. About like 16, 17, been signed a few times, got out of it. Had kids, fell all the way back. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I hit a part of my life where I had a few guys, these guys, Rich Chamberlain, Jacoby Boykin, some guys who we linked up and got back outside, started doing music and started doing shows also. Yeah. And linked up with him online.
Shows.
Right. This dude he has a pace. Man, we've been my house. He was out there at Max in West Columbia, Casey.
Oh yeah, I remember that spot.
Oh man, that actually Max. Shout out to Max, man. He was the first one to show us the love, man. We actually, man, look, he gave us about 2.5 months. We promoted that joint, bro. He just opened up his smoke shop.
Yeah.
We packed that joint to capacity.
That shit cool. They got something real looking, real talk. Because that last time we looked at Bobby Bart.
I think he didn't transfer. No, I think he didn't move somewhere else.
Oh, come on, bro.
We got outside with it. We got outside with it. But this dude, his pace is crazy. But all that to say, once again, welcome back, y'all. It's the Real Raw Reflections. Back at it again. Carolina working in your face again. It's your boy, OGP Roll.
Yes, sir.
Alongside Daniel Chestnut.
Yo.
My guy, OG Loyalty. You already know behind the boards, man.
Sir.
We got DJ Prime Tech. And once again, we back at the scene. Doing what we do, y'all. Pushing the Carolina culture forward and abroad and beyond. Doing our job, man. And today, I stumbled up on this young man. I ended up in a session with some partners of mine. And this man was sitting up in the corner, politicking, soaking up the vibes. He was suited and booted, looking like he came to do some business. So I thought he would come there and collect rent or some shit, you know what I'm saying? I thought he'd come to collect some bread, man. I thought he'd come put some niggas out, man. You know what I'm saying? Checking the wall for asbestos or some shit like that, you know what I mean? But he was sitting back checking the vibe, and then he announced himself, told us what he was about, man. He's an up-and-coming artist, R&B, hip-hop, alternative. He has no genre. He can go any lane you want to. Right now, he sounded like Allen Iverson to me. The boy, he got handles on the mic, and on any beat. He's also a banker. He's well-versed in upstarting of businesses, funding businesses, and he's doing a lot of community work within the colleges. He just showed me something. He went live this weekend. Just passed with Benedict College. He's moving through and networking with some of the OGs and the higher ups in that world. And I'm inspired by the young man in his talk. The first time we spoke, he addressed me in a way where I felt like an OG. You know what I'm saying? He's well-mannered, but at the same time, he let you know he headstrong. So I know he ain't nothing to play with. When he get busy, he gonna get busy. So let me introduce my guy, Tristan, a.k.a. Mr. Sounds.
Yes, sir.
Welcome,
welcome
black
to the
man.
show, brother.
Man.
I'm gonna kick it off like this, man, because like you, my guy, I'm gonna start here. I met you in the studio.
Yeah.
So I know you wasn't there for no reason. Now I done heard your music. What are your influences, man? Like what got you outside to do first what you love, obviously?
I'm gonna be honest. I started out as an intern at Quantum Beats.
All right, Quantum Beats.
Right. Shout out to Quantum.
Yeah, shout out
Juice
Quantum.
and all them boys, man.
Shout out Nico.
Word.
Yeah.
Chet, all them.
Yeah.
So, started out there. I was originally just an artist there. I'm gonna be real, I ain't like the way, certain engineer mix my song. So,
Got you. Hey.
So I was like, nah, I'm gonna go back and get my money's back. So, I just kept vibing, so they just let me keep coming back. I'm just chilling, whatever. And if you ever know A-Town, he remember when you do petty shit. All right, that's how I'm gonna keep it, right?
Yeah.
So he gave me $20 to go get something to eat. So I got him something to eat, and I kept the change. Okay? So from then on, he hired me. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how I did it, but I made it happen.
Hey, man,
So-
it's like he was where you needed to be.
Yeah. So from then on, I just learned how to record, and I picked it up. I went to Full Sail University. Got my Pro Tools certification. And then after that, I just create.
Oh man, bro. So you ended the winning for real. Like, hold on, first of all, I don't hear many of you cats talking about y'all went to Full Sail. Now, hey, look, that's a different level of love, because that's what I mean. You trying to get to the schematics and the inner knowledge of what this thing is really about, man. You really love this. I picked it up from the
putting
dirt.
some money towards.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I picked it up from the dirt and just kind of freestyled in, but I saw that. So I don't know the math, and like I said, some guys they know music down to the math and the notes and the and they what they call it is something they like to use. It's basically the formula of music, and I've never gotten to that level of it, but I do have an ear. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, bro, listen to what you got and what you played for us tonight, bro. You got a hell of an ear.
Yeah, you got some good shit, bro.
You play instruments?
No, I don't. I just like you say, you know, it's honestly, you know, Juice, you know, he gonna tell you, man. Hey, man, it's about what the man upstairs be saying. It's about the feel.
Oh man, bro.
That's all it is, man. You just gotta capture that feel. That's all creativity is.
Capture the feel.
Yeah.
Capture the feel.
We always
Don't
talk
just
about
go
that,
in there and
though.
start blurting out shit. I hear niggas and they talking to the wall, man.
Yeah, they try to sound cool.
Bars. Nah, bro, that's chalk.
Yeah.
Investors bars, you know what I'm saying? You got anything for the cat,
Yeah,
man?
let's get
Like,
to the
let's
questions
get
that
to
we
it, man.
always ask artists.
Want me to ask them?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so the
Let's
first
get
question
it.
I usually always ask the artist is, what is the first album you ever listened to? That you remember that you ever listened to?
I'm not
First,
gonna
how
lie.
old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay.
Word.
Okay.
Now
Word.
we
Gotcha.
can get it.
Okay.
Not,
Yeah,
I'm not
but
gonna lie.
some people, it's not about the age, it's about who they was raised
No,
by.
but
too.
The first album I ever listened to was, it had to have been, I want to say the Trey Songz album,
Come on, the first album?
Trigger.
Trigger.
Yeah.
Hey.
respect,
Yeah.
respect.
How
Trigger.
about
Yeah.
hip hop album?
That's savage.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to hip hop album.
Okay, so
I
hip-hop.
respect the R&B, but
Okay.
I'm more interested
All
in
right,
the
so
first hip
hip-hop.
hop
Yo,
album.
you want to know, but if it's between first though, because first could be anything.
But Trigger dope.
Yeah.
And Trigger rap too now, so you know he
Yeah,
got
but that Trigger
definitely
album
got
was
a hip hop
savage, though.
feel.
Yeah, I mean, he do, but I really ain't getting hip hop until like, who else I really listen to? Man, I ain't gonna lie.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
It had to have been like,
Hey, drop it, bro. Let's hear that thing, bro. Hey, look, everybody start from somewhere.
Oh yeah.
it had to have been listening to like J. Cole. essentially.
Okay.
It was really J. Cole who
All
brought
right.
me out.
All right. So the second question
This
is,
nigga bang.
what's the first album you ever bought? Came out your money and say, I want this album.
You clocked in for this album.
Drake, best I ever had.
You talking about Back for the First? No.
Bad
Thank Me Later.
Yeah,
Thank
Got
me
you.
later. Okay, Thank Me Later.
Respect though,
Okay.
because that album was hard. It's classic.
Yeah.
Drake first few ones. was
Man.
amazing.
Listen,
You
you
the
can't front on
mixtapes
Drake.
back in there, man.
You front on Drizzy, something wrong with
But
you.
that's
Telling
the
man.
take care.
That's that Degrassi Drake. I know y'all talking about. I fuck that Degrassi Drake hard.
Oh yeah, he went there, bro.
Then Future brought him back.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
the last question is, if you was in a cave for a week or a month and you had to listen to one album with no skips, what album would that be?
KOD.
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
And that's yeah.
Classic.
KLD is funky, bro. Like that shit was fire, bro.
What's your
I
favorite
ain't
song
up
of the
on
album?
KLD, though.
Kevin's Heart.
Bro, why I knew you was going there, bro. Kevin's Heart was genius.
I gotta
And
listen
not
to
only
that.
because of the sound, the timing, bro. When Kevin Hart was going through his thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, these niggas had to put this shit together. Like, this
Oh,
had to be
yeah.
a Jay-Z call, bro.
Yeah,
I see his politics involved, bro. But the song and the video, the
Yeah,
visual
that-
for it,
The visual for
it was genius.
Yeah,
man.
it was genius because of the accountability of him accepting that he fucked up.
Accepting
And
that I
then
fucked up.
and taking the business side of it and decide, hey, let's make money off this shit.
Bro.
Because they talking about me. It's like it's crazy though how the passion of hate over love is crazy, bro.
Let's dig on that, 'cause I'm gonna say this here. And that's what we all need to stick to, right? With men, when we make mistakes, we hurt ourselves trying to hide this shit, right? Because, you know, lies create more lies and lies cover lies and blah, blah, blah. And they, you know, that shit cause heart attacks and all that shit. When you face the fuck up, bro, it don't do nothing but make you better, bro. Even if you have to lose the love of somebody, you know what I'm saying? You come out on the other side better than you were going in. I didn't know that shit when I was 19. But shit, 17,
Ooh.
16, none of that shit, bro.
Do you,
But it
would
makes
you
sense
only
now.
say that though, OG, when it comes to you saying that based off your environment and the people you was with compared to like, cause me, I learned that, cause you know, when I left Saxon Halls and moved into Belvedere, the people I was hanging around, I was very uncomfortable because like they be honest. Like, who the hell you think you talking to? Like, I'm from the projects. Like, you don't just say what you want to say without no repercussions. And just because that's what my environment was. But they're not saying anything to make me mad. They just being completely honest, right?
Completely honest.
So that's where I learned, like, damn, like, it's not what I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? So when I met my homeboy, shout out to Justin, Charles, Amp, Chris, all them boys. Shout out to them boys that made me understand a brotherhood and an honest and respectful, transparent friendship.
Facts.
When it comes to, like, right now, if it's me, you, and him, and we talking about OG right now, technically it's behind his back, but ain't like we want to say it in front of his face. It's just OG fucked up. Now we talking about because he fucked up yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Always said,
that's what I'm saying.
I said behind your back. I said to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I hate when people are like, "Oh, he talking behind my back." No, everybody talk behind each other's back when it comes to we all hang with each other.
Topic.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And like I said, that's when it comes to black culture too. The lack of accountability and stop making excuses and understand what you did.
If you doing shit, they're gonna talk.
It's like accountability is a strong thing. Will make your life so much easier.
Well,
So-
talk about, go ahead, bro.
Oh, my fault.
No,
So,
no.
I was listening to your music while you was in here, and so who's your influences? Cause I hear a little bit of a couple people in there that,
Yeah, he had that 3 6 Mafia in that bitch though.
yeah, but I heard a little bit of neo soul in there. I heard a little bit of, you know what I mean, a little bit of a good bit of stuff like some maybe even some up tempo like R&B artists, like some party next door type stuff too. You know what I mean? So who you rocking with, man?
Man, top 3, definitely party. Gotta throw a little bit of Brennan there. You know,
I heard Brennan there.
Talk
too.
your shit, bro.
I like fives, bro. I like
That's how I know you grown. With good credit. Go ahead. Nigga with a 620. Nigga with a 530 and saying that shit.
Wrong with good credit.
Hey, a nigga with 530 and saying that shit, bro. I swear to God, ain't no nigga with 530 saying that shit, bro. What y'all talking? You know what he gonna say?
Like Nino Brown said, it's him, the brother from the back.
Hey,
You said, but your third though. You said top 3.
yeah.
So my third, it's really J. Cole.
I fuck with. Oh, so since we on this conversation, right? Let's kind of like flip this shit, right?
Right.
How you feel about Kendrick?
Especially now.
Do you think he
You know,
can?
I
Do you
feel-
think
I-
he can last in this battle?
I feel like Kendrick. You know, he has his style. You know, he's Kendrick. That's it.
That's it.
But he can't rock with Cole though.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you're not cold.
You're not Cole. That's my
The name
man,
says it. Oh,
It's just and another
brother.
thing.
I feel you on that.
But when it comes to Kendrick though, I love Kendrick. I love like his he turned water into gas like out of nowhere.
oh,
You
fact.
know what I'm saying? But he's a Gemini too, so it makes sense.
But he don't drop a lot. So
No.
when he-
I just love when he sometimes he's like Tupac in a way. Like Tupac would just do something just to do it, but it's not fake though. It's just the time of like
Kendrick is an
it
energy.
doesn't equal.
The boy's an energy, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because
Yeah,
he
yeah,
literally an energy, right? Because mind you, when you bust his bars down, right? When you bust his bars down, it's not like nothing prolific or something that's like, he just bring you to his realm. And
Yeah.
you feel how he's saying what he's saying. It makes you say, ooh, like I never would have thought of shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but he
Yeah.
had 4 years to think about it.
Yeah.
Talk your shit.
But I'm
Because
saying, he been doing it like since even the mixtape, like Section 80. I respect him from the Section 80 before Good Kid, Mad City.
I like Kendrick Lamar. I just don't like the pedestal that people put him in. Like
Got you.
the
Yeah.
Butterfly thing won like 3-4 Grammys. It was an awful album to me. But
got you.
you know
I
what I'm
got you.
saying? But the world loves it because it's like he takes his time with it. So when he does come out, it's like, man, we was waiting on this work. If he say something a little controversial, if he do this, he do that. It's Kendrick,
It's Kendrick.
from Mad City. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He's a good kid.
Yeah,
yeah.
but
You know,
I
it's
think
Kendrick.
But another thing with Kendrick too, though, is
Plus,
like,
he got the West Coast.
He's
like
got
yeah,
the West.
he had the West Coast for sure.
For sure.
But he has a like J. Cole, and I like J. Cole. When it comes to J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick, I'm J. Cole for sure. And the majority of the reason I'm J. Cole because I can relate more.
Oh,
And not
for sure.
only just
Carolina
relate
boy,
though,
like you said.
not only relate, not even gonna put just more relate, it's just more like I really fuss with him because like Kendrick be saying some shit like it's like That was cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
He can dream up a
you know what I'm
bar.
saying?
He can dream up
You know what I'm
bars,
saying?
right?
You
And
know
it
what I'm saying?
wasn't where everybody made it to be like that was just the hardest.
Yeah,
diss
no.
ever.
It's just like that. I just think since everybody glad to hear Kendrick.
It was Future.
They
People
glad-
ain't heard
they
from
glad
Future
he
in a
did.
minute. It was
That wasn't all that. I ain't
it
gonna lie
was
to you.
Metro booming, like he beefing with Drake,
He-
and the title of the album,
It's
like
the hype.
I got a question,
they
y'all.
really did a good promotion
It's the
on
hype.
that.
No,
Yeah,
I got a question, y'all. Did y'all hear the album?
yeah. I thought
What's
it
your
was.
rating
What
between
album?
1 to 10?
I thought it was about 7 out of
The
10.
Metro. 7?
Yeah, 7.
Well, I'm glad
Yeah.
you said that.
so I
Hey,
didn't
shout
play the
out
album.
to, hold on, because I'm about to put this on my screen.
He had some good
Hold
songs
do
on
you
there.
Hey, shout out to Jordan Lucas, man. That was a 10 out of 10 album that just came out, man. I know Kendrick did his thing. I heard people talking about Metro Boomin Kendrick's song more than about the album, but that Jordan Lucas album and his video.
I
you know-
didn't know an album dropped. Bro.
Yeah.
No, me either. But he was on the Breakfast
Yeah.
Club. That's when I found out that he had an album coming out,
Mhm.
and they did ask him
Check
a
it out,
question.
y'all. It's called I'm Too Busy. So check
Okay,
that out.
I knew he dropped the
Yeah.
You
Right.
said Kendrick dropped the album.
No, not Kendrick.
Jordan Lucas dropped the album.
Metro
Jordan
Boomin
Lucas.
But
with
Jordan
Future
Lucas
all
was
them
on the
drop the
Breakfast
album.
Club.
Okay.
But like I said, I don't hear nobody really talking about other songs besides the Kendrick doing the whatever.
Right, it's the hot shit right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how it is. How
But
it's
Jordan
society.
Lucas, but what
Jordan
Jordan
Lucas
Lucas
dropped
said,
the shit.
I respect what he said on the Breakfast Club. I don't know if it was I saw it today.
Yeah,
but
Breakfast Club, he was
it
on
might have
straight
been
too.
yesterday. But
I caught some of it.
I might be late. But what I did catch, I listen to these interviews. I try to catch, you know what I mean, a little point in there. And it was a good question that they asked, good journalism question. And they asked him, said, even with Kendrick saying it's the big three, and
Yeah.
everybody's talking the big three. And they was like, well, why they don't mention your name? Because you go in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really, really go in. And he says, they do mention my name.
Yeah,
And you know what I'm saying? It's not. And what I caught from that is that it's not always like, what happens like with hip hop? What happened to the underground?
yeah,
Like it doesn't always have to be your name. Doesn't
yeah.
always have to be mentioned in the
Right.
mainstream.
right.
You could be mentioned. You could be the underground king.
That's
you
right.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
That's right.
You could be UGK out there, where nobody knew who you was, but everybody. But you go somewhere and everybody was talking about you, like, "Hey, boy, you ain't never heard this dude.
Yeah.
You ain't never heard this dude." And that's his lane, and he comfortable with it,
Yeah.
and he getting
Oh,
co-signed.
and he getting mad money.
Yeah, he
That's
getting
independent artist.
co-signed by the Eminem,
Yeah.
some of the greats. You know,
Chris
what I mean?
Brown. And then another thing he did say, like, he's not a hater either. So he did say, like, they've been in the game longer than me. So based off that, like, but far as storytelling, ain't none
well
of them
taken.
fucking with him. He
But
said
he know he nice.
That's
that's
though.
what I'm
He
saying.
know
Like,
he
that's what
nice.
he said. Storytelling, ain't nobody fucking. But he said, as far as like hype songs and club shit, he got him
It's a
because
lot
that's
like
not him.
And that go to the local rappers
You
too.
know what I'm saying?
Like,
But the number
like-
one thing too, though, when it comes to like music or sports, like you don't care about what everybody say. You care about what your peers think. Respect is over everything.
Yeah.
And then when you
Yeah.
got like a solid and you independent and you got like a whole equity of people that fuck with you over is what hot right now. You good for life. Him, Russ,
That's
all
it.
them independent that really got an equity crowd of
That's it.
they good for life. Remember what Bobby Smurder said. This man is the Master P right now. This man make minimum $250,000 a month.
But yeah, hey, shoot, it depends on what you want to be in life. If you want to be the big three, hey,
Yeah, he cool with that.
push for it. If you want to be just known as just being
Yeah.
nice everywhere you go,
Yeah.
hey, he
That's
nice
right.
and the hip hop
Right.
heads know you nice. That's cool too.
Right.
And
But
if
it's like
That's it.
I watched the Schoolboy Q interview today with the
Ooh.
with Drink Champs.
You did?
Yeah,
I think he's
bro.
overrated too.
So
Shout out to Schoolboy Q,
once
man.
again, I'm gonna tell you that's what it is about them TDE dudes, bro.
Mhm.
They are energy. Them dudes are a vibe, bro.
Right.
They actually make music, but they can actually perform their music, right? And they bring something to the stage that infects the crowd. I mean, each and every last one of them. And the most common is Ab Soul.
Oh, hell yeah.
But listen, I'm talking about mosh pit type shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have that star quality. But what he said was, the school he came out with, him, ASAP, of course, Kendrick, Nipsey, and a few other cats. He was like, with them, we all got along. Like for something none of us never really had beef because we all knew that we had our own lanes. We all was getting bread, and we all kind of gave a nudge to everybody when we saw each other, right?
Yeah.
So it's like really, and what he said was, if you worried about somebody taking your spot, the spot don't belong to you anyway.
Right. He was on some Wu-Tang shit type vibe.
And honestly, everybody should be on that lane.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't mean to cut you off, but man, rap is competition now.
It is competition.
This is hip hop, man. All of that safe shit. I'm staying in with my crew and my lane and all that. And
OG want the smoke,
but
OG want the smoke.
But you want the smoke, though.
Hey, but that's hip hop though. That's 88.
The wrong.
That's Big Daddy Kane versus Rakim. That's Nas versus Jay-Z. That's Biggie versus Pac. That's unfortunately we don't want it to go that far. But you know what I'm saying?
Major Gyro and 50.
That's 50 Cent.
That was murder, man.
That's 50 Cent versus everybody.
Everybody.
How do you feel about NBA and Dirt? How did you feel about that?
NBA and Dirt. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not up on NBA YoungBoy like that,
shit,
but I am up on Dirk. I love Dirk, and Dirk is kind of old school to me now because Dirk been out over 10 years.
He been about 10 years. He don't feel like it, but
years. Dirk been out over 10. But yeah, Dirk can go on drink champs and stuff now.
Yeah. Facts.
But I think NBA YoungBoy can't hang with Dirk. But rap is also a popularity contest, and NBA YoungBoy's gonna win the popularity contest.
Right. That's why I say
he dropped the same day as Dirk. Dirk ain't gonna sell what he sells.
No,
he's not in there. Nah.
But let me bring it back real quick because, like, once again, we got Mr. Sounds in the building, and there's a few other things we want to tap in with him because even though he's an artist by, you know what I'm saying, that's his hobby. That's one of his first love. But he also has a trade. He does major footwork in the city, and he just got off something this weekend, like I said, with Benedict College. I want you to tell the people about the trade. Like, what do you do on the business scale, especially with the music?
So the main things, right? You know, I wake up every morning, pray to God,
Blessings.
Put one leg through the pants, put the other leg through the pants like any other person.
I like that.
And I take my ass to work.
Take my ass to work.
I'm a banker at Bank of America. What I do there, number one, I go there with passion, knowing that I'm gonna help my clients meet their financial needs, regardless of whatever their situation is.
Understood.
You know, that's really sometimes all it takes is someone kind of believing in them and kind of just, you know, being honest. And a lot of people need that nowadays, especially with finance.
That's right. That's right.
As men, you know, we are prideful, so you know, some people just don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that.
I want to hear that bullshit.
You don't want to hear that.
Fuck you talking about type shit.
You spending $600 at a restaurant. What are you doing?
Right. Well, who?
What are you doing?
For who? That should be. Hey, I feel you on that.
No, this is within a month.
I know. I ain't no month. I don't like going out no more.
No, hell, not spending $600.
Bro, I remember I brought like 3 shots, bro, for Crown Apple. I got 3 shots with my homeboy birthday, right? I ain't been out like 6 months.
So
I brought 3 shots. I brought 3 Crown Apples, and then I brought a Crown Apple and Coke. They said $40. I said that's a whole bottle. Like, y'all, bro,
y'all bugging.
So wait a minute. So how much? So what's the most you spend on a female on a day?
A female? Oh, I'm different, bro. My time way more important than my money, bro. I'm different. They like me.
Hold on, talk about it.
They like
talk
me,
about
bro.
It. Talk about it.
I've never been the type of dude trying to impress nobody. I'm the type of person, if whoever I'm interacting with or getting to know, I'm very big on them getting to know me when you trying to impress them. That shit is not gonna last long based on who I am because nah. You gonna hear the real shit. Like you gonna like they gonna fuck with me for who I am, not what I do.
So listen to my money. So his spending habits, right?
No. My spending habits on me. No, but my time and quality is more valuable.
Let's bring it back.
My value is way more important than that goddamn money because when you do that,
so he want a business, right? He want a business. Mm-hmm. He gonna come in there. He gonna sit there in front of you and say, "Hey, look, man,
talk your shit.
I need 25 bands, to get my business started."
How that work? I can't get a business loan for shit.
He tell you the kind of money he gonna spend on himself. Now you gonna run down this whole line. You gonna see his monthly, correct?
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's gonna tell him a lot about him. It's gonna tell you a lot about him.
Yeah.
It's gonna. Yeah.
You ain't gonna see no dinners because I cook.
Give him perspective on how he should be more integral in his steps on the financial scale instead of spending his money. Show him how to spend his money if he want to goddamn start his business with 25 bands. coming into a bank and say, I need this to keep moving forward?
Well, you know, like 25,000. I mean, you gotta first off, you gotta make a budget. You gotta figure out what your necessities are. What are your wants? And kind of plan out and schedule like when you're going to do things that's gonna like cost maybe a good 5% of like what you have saved up. So how much is light bills nowadays? Like, 180?
Three, yeah,
Three.
I did 300.
You said 300.
Man, you ain't keep where the caps at? Where's the cap?
What?
I should have been my cap. We should have been
What?
You about to say 3, right?
My light bill be running. Look,
I should
bro.
start
No,
with a 3.
what's your light
Hey,
bill?
look, bro, I come home on lunch break just to cut lights off my
I
shit,
feel
bro.
you. I
Like,
don't blame you.
I'm sorry, my boys and my kids, bro, look, they got devices and
What?
computer going and the
Wi-Fi?
the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation on. Hey, look, I said, man, look, when you leave one room, cut everything off before you go to the next room.
Mhm.
Every room they go to, they light it up.
Yeah.
And it runs.
Mm.
It runs, bro. So, yeah, I mean, hey, light bills can fluctuate real heavy, brother.
So what's the average? Maybe like 250, 275?
Let's say 250. Let's say 250.
Okay, that's an average, right?
Nah, but anyway, you go ahead and figure out what you need to figure out with your bills and everything. So once you get an idea of that, I mean, now it's about generating cash flow. You got 25K up. Probably every month you probably spending like 1,200 in bills. So what you got to do to play around with? Well, you got to get promotion, music videos, studio time.
Correct.
So at this point, you essentially got to think outside the box. I decided to be an audio engineer. To get out. But initially, something that you can do is you can rent the room instead of booking a session. And they might charge you half. This is just working at a studio, just straight business.
Most definitely.
They probably ain't gonna get you with an engineer, but if you're serious about your music, you're gonna learn. So that's one key aspect. Another aspect, you got a lump sum sitting around. Go ahead, put that money aside into some investments.
Yeah, that's my scamming money right there.
Yeah, see.
I feel you. Yeah.
So,
My dirty money.
this is verbiage.
My dirty money right there.
You don't say scam to
That's
the
my
bank.
scam. Man.
It's like you just said.
Nah, if I see him, yo,
You just cursed.
listen.
you said
Don't look
word,
at
bro.
the green numbers
look,
on the dollar
Hey,
bill,
look, and guess
bro.
what? You know what they call that? Red flag.
Hey,
Red flag, bro.
I'm like, yo,
You just push the red flag
we
up
good.
ASAP. You know what I'm
How you
saying?
got
I'm
this much?
just push my.
No man gonna push the life alert button. Don't do that on me. Hey, no way in hell. Don't do that to
Hold
me.
on, hey, look, say, hey, you might be smelling your social security card.
That's what we do, bro. That's how we do. I'm about. Hold on. Watch this.
Boom.
Give me on camera. Hey, listen. I'll be all right.
But what
Go
I
to
heard you
OG
say, right?
Loyalty Bail Bond. I'm about to get out soon, y'all. We
What I
good.
heard you say, you supposed to eat. I'm picking up on budgeting, which means watch what comes in and watch what goes out. Also, when you got extras, manage your extras.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
His extras is studio time, so he just taught us how, a good tool right there, rent the room.
Rent the room. Which also could
Come
be a
in
good
with your
write-off.
own engineers and stuff like that.
That's it.
Because them other engineers that be at the studio, I'm pretty sure they train to take as much time as they can.
And we got artists out here, like right now, Columbia is bubbling right now, man. We have artists on every corner of the city. Guys who got movements, guys who, I mean, almost every hood got a hot boy. So I mean, I think it's only a matter of time before somebody jump through the roof and pretty much open the door for everybody. I
But
mean,
if you really think about, I'm sorry.
but no, you good.
But if you really think about it, an artist can really blow himself up. You just got to know where to put your money at. Like, honestly, when you talk about investments, I mean, if you got 25K, I mean, you can look at flipping pieces of land, wholesaling houses.
But you don't want to come in the bank with $25K and ask for a loan unless you got what?
No, my scamming ass
But
money.
you wanna. You gotta stop saying that.
You see what I'm saying? Look,
I'm
that
just
shit
saying.
that nigga said scam. My man got the jitters.
I'm orange, man. I come to that bitch. Hey, with 25, really, bro?
That would make niggas nervous.
But another little, little diamond is CDs, certified deposits. You can find some good rates on some CDs at bankrate.com. Bankrate.com.
Write that down.
Write that down.
Say it one more time for him, man.
Bankrate.com.
There you go.
Find some high yield savings accounts. If you don't know what a CD is, savings account, they lock your money up for 7 months, maybe
18 months,
maybe 18 months. But you earn a certain set interest, so it's nice, So.
And there's ways you can actually boost that interest rate. Like, can you compound that in a way? Like, if I put it in there, do I have to sit that there, or can I just put a cherry on top from time to time to kind of help the interest rate pop a little bit?
Good question.
So, when a CD is locked in, it's just locked in.
Gotcha.
I swear to God.
Hey, simple enough.
Hey, look,
Simple enough, right?
Goddamn, Uncle Tom for your ass.
Look, simple enough, bro. Hey, look, I'm trying, because what I'm understanding is, they say this, the eighth wonder of the world is compound interest.
Yeah, I feel you. But listen, I don't know what's going on with OG Loyalty on this goddamn Diddy couch. So he better get his ass up. I'm so sick of this shit.
It's like,
matter of fact,
I look at my statement one month, right? Hold up.
No, I'm good.
I looked at my statement 1 month
on the Diddy couch.
and I looked at, basically I saw the restaurants that I went to for that month, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And my stomach almost didn't want to eat no more, bro. Like I was sick at the money that was spent. Especially if you look around and say, I need extra money for...
Nigga, you can't go to the grocery store and come out any better. And you got to cook that shit.
I mean, facts.
That sound like a lazy nigga.
What I'm saying is,
Nah.
I know it's a better way to do it.
I go grocery shopping. We got kids in the house.
Here's another hood tip right here.
Drop them, bro.
I'm with my significant other one time to Walmart, and she shops at Target. I don't do that.
Yeah, Target.
Target high as fuck.
Target.
My wife shop at Target too.
My wife's public.
Walmart. Target.
I ain't gonna lie. That one they got in Atlanta though, out there. Where is that? Damn, I wish my wife was here. It's one in Atlanta, like out there, like by what's the big mall? God damn.
Atlanta, goddamn.
Atlanta, the big one. With where all the stars be at. Lennox. It's a Target out there across the street from Lennox, bro. That is the fucking biggest Target I ever been in. That shit got like 3 stories. Like it got
the elevator.
Yeah, they got an elevator. Like you in damn Dillis or some shit.
Target getting it, bro. Target getting it.
Target is a shit. Like these black people that really like saying fuck Walmart. And they done upgraded themselves. Hey, man, I'm all for upgrade, bro.
But you know what?
God damn, Target high as a motherfucker.
I have yet to see Target on the news, bro. I see brother get stabbed at Walmart, brother.
No, that's Target nice, bro.
Target, bro. Hey, Target
This shit like you go in like a parking garage.
Target upstairs, bro.
These motherfuckers valet parking your shit in the parking garage.
Damn.
You go in motherfucking Target. I swear to God, that's right across from Lennox Mall, man.
God.
When I go to Atlanta, my brother, my brother puts me up at the little Marriott. It's right across from damn Lennox. And right on the corner of it is a damn Target's, a Dick's Sporting Goods, and a Dick's Sporting Goods is big as shit too. And that damn Target.
Wherever they sell bullets at, nigga, all them stores big. I don't give a fuck.
Sports Academy.
That Target is huge.
I was in Arkansas, not Arkansas, I was in Nebraska, bro. The whole time I stayed there. They ain't really had nothing around it. They had a goddamn Cabela's next to that motherfucker, right? 6 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh, Clemson.
Like 300 motherfuckers in the parking lot lined up
Clemson.
to buy bullets. Bruh.
And we're going to take a moment of silence.
Parking lot snowed in. Everybody out there, them long john, they hunting overalls, trying to go in to buy bullets, bro. I think that was during the time where there was like a shortage. It was a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? It was a shortage on ammo or whatever.
Of course.
So Yeah, exactly.
Fucking shorty.
They lined up like the new Jays just came out to go buy shells.
Let me break like this breaking news. Clemson, South Carolina. It's South Carolina school.
Yeah.
Clemson Tigers has just knocked off the number 2 seed Arizona. And March Madness
4, 3,
it's over.
2.
Clemson is in the Elite 8. And if North Carolina win tonight, we'll have 2 South Carolina teams
so y'all didn't win
going
yet?
for the no, we play next.
Okay.
We'll have 2 ACC teams going for the Final Four, but the Clemson, this is big. They've never been this far, not that I know of. And shout out to Caleb Love, he just got put out, but that's my dude right there.
Okay.
But Clemson, man, shout out to Clemson, man. That's big, man. That's big. And Carolina had a better season than Clemson. But Clemson is at the top right now, man. Shout out to Clemson.
Shout out to Clemson, man.
All right,
Carolina
now we
working.
go back to your regular scheduled
we're
program already in
We want a
progress.
few more, man, because, you know, we about to the end of the segment. So exactly, in the city, man, where do you see yourself musically, business-wise, in 2025? Coming into the presidency, I think a lot of shit gonna change next year, but
Oh, hell yeah.
do you see yourself pushing forward with everything you got going on right now? Man, is your heart in it to keep pushing it?
Yeah, actually it is, you know, as I'm growing as a man, like I really got goals that I want to achieve, you know. I never thought I'd be a banker. You know,
Good facts.
I never thought it'd be a scammer. It just happens.
This nigga is ignorant.
It just
This nigga.
life is life.
Hey, bro, you might get the tattoo, bro. Hey, you might gonna get the tattoo, bro. Scammer.
You just, you know.
I don't condone any scamming in the bail bonding business.
I'm not a scammer, y'all.
But man, but you never saw yourself being like most of us. We never know our path. We never know our path.
We never really know, but you know.
So what's the ultimate goal, brother? Like you a bank? I know you want to do the music. What you want to do? You gonna finance artists? You gonna be a CEO?
Ooh, good question.
You gonna run a studio? You gonna run a bank? You gonna own the bank? What's going on with that? Like what is your goals? I'm not gonna take you to the next 5 years. Let's go 10 years from now.
You don't be on no Steve Harvey shit, bro.
5
Real
years
talk.
is kind
We
of
ain't
tough.
on no goddamn think like a man.
Because it's time you plant the seeds for good footwork. So you have to see the vision.
5 years is tough because you
see-
start off good and then you always gonna have a little slip up and then after that your 5 years is gone. So I never put a 5-year plan in. What about a 10-year plan?
So eventually by 10 years I'll have a nonprofit org helping African American men, you know, from the preteens of 12 to all the way to 18, you know, showing them good financial habits.
That's what's up.
I learned about the business of a hospital and how all that stuff works. And if you don't know, the owner of a hospital is not a doctor. Like, the nigga has no idea how to do any type of procedure. No, he actually might though. No, he actually might. But
you shut up.
Enlighten me,
no,
yeah.
for real.
Enlighten me.
But the owner of the hospital or the CEO is based off of the person who owns the most shares in the hospital.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's business wise too.
Yeah, that's business.
Yeah. Your name could be P Rose on the name of the company, but almost the shit is still my shit.
Yeah.
I want
that's how stocks.
I want that shit on Boomerang. I want that shit on Boomerang. Remember Lady of the Week?
Yeah.
Lady of the Week.
When you get like even you own stocks. You get those quarterly meetings. They let you know when there's changes of power and all that.
Don't go public.
Yeah. Don't go public.
Right.
Just don't go public.
So just like they asked you, because this is called Real Raw Reflections, right? So we be real, we be raw, we reflect. So questions for all of us, including Prime. He ain't gonna be on here live, but you know he can say what's y'all and our plans for the next 5 to 10 years. I'll go first, because I'm going to let you know I'm already ready. Especially when it comes to personal, when it comes to me. I'm definitely scared like a motherfucker. You got me goddamn right. Shit, I'm taking all kind of goddamn blank checks. But anyway, so besides that, I'm on my 50 Cent Tyler Perry shit. By the end of 2000, At the end of 2024, I'm gonna have 7 podcasts. 7. I have 7 podcasts. I ain't gonna be part of. My face is not gonna be on every last one of them. My input, and my lawyer / manager, my / engineer, OG P Rose and Prime is gonna be part of it because we work too hard to not take advantage of what we should take advantage of. Right. We has a fucking gift that we give, but we not giving no more based off just emptiness. We see work ethic. And that's why I love OG Loyalty, because OG Loyalty showed me that he's here and he's going no fucking where. So I'm gonna have 7 podcasts, 2 or 3 gonna be virtual more than always being in person. Right? So I'm working on right now, which is Real Robert Flesh. That's more of the brotherhood conversation and business wise, and everybody, getting their name out, things like that. Then me and my sister gonna come on called Tough Talk. We come out love and relationships, dating scenes, and whatever. We're gonna have guests on there too, of course, women and men's perspective. Me and my homeboy Corey, we're gonna have one that's gonna be virtual. We have people on there that's gonna call Make It Make Sense. Right? And then I have one with my homeboy Q. They saw the LED lights. They shit gonna be dark, romantic, tight, like vibe. Talk about freaky shit called The Session.
And that's when it goes down.
That's called The Session.
But I won't take part.
Of course, but you gonna listen.
I won't take part. I'm gonna listen.
You have thoughts. You gonna have thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You have thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
I
you gonna have thoughts. And I want to have 2 more podcasts when it comes to us running a company. Then, like, we not always in the picture, and that's what I want our group. That's what my vision is. My village is. We don't have to be in a frame, but that time, that knowledge, and learning and giving to other people, because we want people to start their own shit too, though. Like we not stingy. Like we ain't selfish. Like in a way, be like, oh yeah, you going over there? Cool. All right. No. We inspire you. Do your thing, because whoever we don't know what you know. When you can go, we all, everybody's doing something. Everybody's fucking moving. Nobody's standing still.
You gotta inspire the people.
Right. You know what I'm saying? If you do stay still, you only standing still because you don't want to go backwards. There's nothing wrong with standing still sometimes because you don't want to go backwards. Stay still. Think about why you're standing still, and teach with your feet. Right.
Peace. Be still. Teach with your feet.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. But as far as the group wise, I see a million things going on around a bunch of OGs, about a bunch of leaders. I'm a leader, but these guys right here are leaders too. So it's good to be together with each other, and everybody else still got their own fucking thing going on too, though. That's how much we are leaders too at the same time. Like, we leaders together, we come together, we got our own outside world when we do our thing too. And we see it. You know what I'm saying? We see us being leaders too. And it's very inspiring, you know what I'm saying, to see OG and that OG right there telling me about, hey, this young hair producer, this young hair rapper, and Prime doing his thing with meeting some people, and he doing podcasts telling me, hey, that girl fire and do all this. It's just fire. Me meeting new artists and talking about what I want to do with my ideas. Everybody's thinking and moving. So that's what I'm on right now. And it's going to work.
Oh, it's working, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go in there and say 5, you say 10 years, 5 years?
5 to 10 years.
Let's get 10.
Well,
you old
okay,
ass nigga. Let's go
I'm
5 years.
I'm trying to stop scaring people.
I don't like for young people to go 5, because I know 5 years is a short time for a young man.
Old nigga, boy.
You got a baby that goes 5 years.
No. First of all, y'all don't look old as hell. Don't do that.
Hey, listen.
I don't look 35.
Look, bro, I'm already looking in the 70s and 80s. So
Talk your shit.
I'm going to 10 years and shit, bro. I'm trying to be the most youthful looking 80-year-old nigga you ever see, boy. Got that
I'm with you, though.
swagger.
I'm with you,
I'm going to say, man, like, help you well. You feel me? Hey, look, the lead still hurt, bro. Hey, look. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, listen. Shit changing. Help you well. That's what I'm saying? So I say, man, I'm just going to wake up every day and let God order my steps. Listen, I don't want nothing but for my family to thrive, my kids to grow up, and do everything that they want to do in the most harmless, most God-fearing, beneficial way possible. And I want to sit there and watch it all. My grandfather did one thing for me, man, before he passed, and he was sick. And he said, before I leave here, I want to see all my grandkids come to my crib, to the house. I just want to sit on my damn porch and watch y'all out in the yard.
That's a legacy.
And just have a good time.
Watch them cussing.
And
Watch them cussing sit on the phone.
all that.
No. That legacy vibe, though. People don't talk about that.
But before my guy died, shout out to Esau Lewis Sr. Before he died, we made that happen. And he sat on the porch with his drink. He couldn't drink liquor no more. They made him stop drinking liquor. He hated that shit, though. But he crossed his legs and he watches kids.
His legacy.
He watches grandkids. He watches great-grandkids and some of his great-grandkids walk around, man. Mm-hmm. That's what a lot of people from this generation here is not even going to experience.
That's not even a goal of it.
It's not even a goal of it.
No, that's why
You know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm about to say too about when it comes to society now these days. A lot of people like it's nothing wrong with like having your career but sometimes when women, when it comes to like sometimes y'all have the masculine tendencies and then y'all, nothing wrong with your certificates, your degrees and all that. But then you wait too late to want to have kids. And then that's, when you 70 years old, 50 years old, now you wish I would have had a family.
This is why it's not, and as much as it seems like it's about them, it's not. It's really about us. When men get right, the world will get right. But I'm telling you that, we online arguing about something that don't even matter. Women this, men this, women this, men this. When I realize when you get right, your world gets right. That's like a universal law. You cannot control or make or mold anybody else for their circumstances. Once you get right, inside and out, your world becomes what you are inside. So once we, as a collective, like my young brother just said, he wants to start pointing to young fellas, showing them good habits on a financial scale. Trust me, that's basically teaching men how to spend their energy. You know what I'm saying? Because we work hard. Some of us work hard for no damn reason. I see guys work hard as hell for $1,000 check just to go to Platinum West and throw it in there. And then come to work and say, I ain't got a pack of cigarettes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're speaking, you're doing God's work, my guy. So I commend you on that. And I'm saying I to say that's all I'm really about. I'm not gonna starve. At this level of my life, I don't know how to starve.
Right.
I've been to the bottom. I know how to make the bottom look like a mansion. How about that?
No. That's all I'm about to say. That's all
I'm about to say.
Yeah.
So I've been to the bottom.
Bro, say that shit.
We ain't spell.
The ups and the downs of life. When you get to this level, I'm 46 now. And what you learn is none of this shit is really in your control. You just have to be good on your inside and know how to deal with the winds when they come your direction.
Right.
And shit get rough sometimes. Guess what? That don't mean get down in the dumps. That don't mean get down in your spirit. That don't mean go in the room, start looking at damn reality TV all damn day saying you depressed and popping these pills.
No, nigga.
That mean get off your ass and get busy.
That's the quote you did. You said
Y'all tripping. I watch Boy Meets World.
When you fall, the best way to get up. What is it? Say that.
The best way to get on your feet
is off your ass. Yeah. I love that.
The best way to get on your feet is off your ass. And I teach my kids that. I learned through my steps. Shout out to all the people who put their hands on me over my walk. And it was simply my walk that taught me that. Shout out to Miss Denise Lewis, the whole Lewis family. My Lewis family, hey look, it's just two Lewis families I love to death. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to the Rose family. Pamplico, South Carolina, Florence, South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, Saxon, Holmes, Allen Benedict Court, Henry Holmes. So many people have put their hands on my life that I know I'm here. It's not by nothing. It's no way of my own. So that's why I have no expectations of where I'm going. The only thing I do know is the lesson that I learned, I'm going to apply every damn thing with every step that I take. And wherever I can be a beneficial part, that's where I'm going to land, and I'm going to do my best when I get there.
That's why I fuck with you, man.
Till the day is over, bro. But Z, that's the same path you on. I'm listening to your talk, bro. You good in your spirit, you good in your mannerisms, and that's going to carry you a long way. I can tell you a country boy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, nigga.
From New Jersey.
He got
New Jersey.
He got a little neo soul Vito vibe over here. I thought he was about to say while he was talking.
No, he's like he can jump off in the room.
He's so smooth. I thought he was from
words, you know what I'm saying?
I thought he was from Patterson, New Jersey or something.
My man Wade spinning so fast, I can't look at his head and I can see shit.
No, you didn't see the whole time. He cross-eyed the whole time. It's cool.
You can't look at his scalp. You can't look at his scalp.
No, he got an old lady, so
I shoot my 10 years, man.
Man, I ain't even get this minute now.
Oh, my bad. You do your thing, bro. I thought you
were like you last.
Shoot me that real quick.
It's okay.
I got a few minutes.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I got to make a move in a sec.
My next 5 years, man, I'm about to just everything in my mind, comes up with, I'ma just do. I say I'ma do a jewelry business, I'ma just do it. Just do it.
Just do it, bro.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Get up
Nike
on
got
that.
the best
You
slogan in
know
the
what I'm saying?
world.
You got to joy to be Shad Nike saying that, though.
Ain't nothing to fear but fear itself. And I learned, it took me years to learn that shit. You will fear yourself out of a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the devil, listen, when fear and doubt come into your mind, it'll corrupt the blessing.
Mm-hmm.
It'll corrupt, people be trying to hand you shit. And you be like, I ain't taking shit from a motherfucker. And I'm gonna tell you what I learned about this. Damn, I'm sorry, y'all. I have my moments.
We know that, nigga. That's why I'm talking
I had to learn because I was high pride, bro. I watched my mama not ask nobody for shit. You know what I'm saying? So I got to that space, but I ain't want to ask nobody for shit. Fuck it. I'm telling you, if y'all know how many times I done walk, slip in cars, slip in the woods, did all that kind of crazy shit. I'm gonna write a book one day. We're gonna get into this shit, but I did it simply off of pride, just me being not wanting to put my shit on my burden on nobody. But that's why you go through hell. Because God uses people to touch you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He used every living thing on this planet is gonna be put in your path when you're going through your hell. If you in tune and you listen and you ask him to help you, he's gonna use the things around you to touch you and talk to you. It could be somebody, it could be a bum who asks you for $1, but then drop a jewel in your mind and walk off. And that shit gonna hit you a day later. It's gonna hit you like that. Yeah, man, just stay in tune with people. I hear people like, man, fuck my family. I don't fuck with people, man. I hate people. I see a girl today, she got a shirt, I hate people. I love cats.
Yeah,
I mean, hey, look, but I ain't mad at that because guess what? God can use cats too. They living things. But I'm just saying, if you hate people, you will not be blessed. You won't be touched by nobody. You can be in your own little box and still blaming the world while your life fucked up, but not getting outside to see why it's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to be by yourself.
Yeah.
That's not how, that's not
You
existing.
zoomed in, not zoomed out. You zoomed
my bad,
in.
my guy. If you had something else to add to it, go ahead,
Yeah,
man.
you
My
zoomed
bad.
in, not zoomed out.
I be zoning sometimes, man. I think I'm partial pastor.
I told you Martin Luther King.
I'm never gonna get to church though, but you know. I mean, but you know, I'm from the church. I came up in the church and I walk around with it every day, so it comes out. It leaks out of me.
Yeah.
Deep and wrong.
Hey, man,
Good shit.
Did you finish, my brother?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure we heard the brother.
Hey, do your thing, bro.
Because we get loose in here sometimes.
What?
There you go.
That just the beginning for me.
Mama, you got more?
Oh, I ain't said anything.
All right, well, go ahead. What do you think, bro? What do you think?
Because we ain't got a problem. Probably got to say what you got to say.
No, you got to go. So
yeah, so listen, y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in with the Real Raw Reflections. We wrapping this segment up. Y'all know y'all gonna find us on YouTube. Y'all going in right now.
Well, I gotta give him my 10 years. I gotta give him my 10 years.
Give him 10 years,
I gotta give him my 10 years
before we
wrap the segment.
My baby 10. Let's go. Let's get it, baby.
So I was fortunate enough to pray on it and believe in myself, and I've already reached all my goals in life.
Amen. Amen.
So
faith without work is dead. Faith without work is dead.
But I'm not 25 and I'm not 35. I'll be 47 in 2 months. So that
you better what?
I'll be 47
nigga,
in 2 months.
42, nigga. What's
but
up?
that can happen. You can achieve all your goals if you know. And I didn't have realistic goals. Like I had some real high goals, and I was able to achieve them because you know, don't be fooled by all of these people that's saying, hey, I'm a businessman, of course, but don't be fooled about people saying, hey, get a business. It's really not that easy. Talk to him. Once I do this, I'm going to get a business. I'm going to do it. I tried 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hustles. Lost all my baby mama's tax money. Lost my tax money, lost my income.
It was in the spirit too.
A lot of times before it was able to click for me. And you know what I'm saying? And when it did click for me, fortunately, God blessed the fools and the babies. And I'm a fool. And I messed up all of those times. So he blessed me to be able to achieve all my goals in 3 years. 3 years in business for myself. And I just retired from working for people in July. But what I say this is when you clocking in and all y'all saying, believing what everybody says on the internet and what these people are saying and the bars and the stuff about owning your own business and getting a restaurant and getting a food truck and doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just not that easy. And the brother from the bank will tell you, you know what I'm saying, right here, that, you know what I'm saying, all of these institutions are ran by people that don't want to give minorities money. Unless you got enough money in the bank that you can cover it. Like, so you cannot go in the bank with $25,000 and say, I need a $50,000 loan. What they're going to give you is probably $12,500. Half of what you got in the bank, you know what I'm saying? So, which is probably enough money to buy a food truck or something like that to make it work.
That's right.
But you would be banking all of your money on that business, and so if that doesn't work out for you, you're bankrupt. So the thing about it is, and I wanted to touch on this, and what I did, you know what I mean, is that, you know what I mean, I stayed down even though my job wasn't shit. A lot of the people that I was working for didn't really give a fuck about me progressing or anything. They looked at me as a salesman. But there's nothing wrong with being a salesman if you're gonna make $100,000 a year and you can put up half of that. Now you can't make $100,000 a year and live an $80,000 a year lifestyle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, talk about it.
But you can make $100,000 a year and you can still sit. You can't sit at the front row of the Spectrum Center or the Colonial Center, but you can't sit in the 100 seats.
You see them?
You can't take some good pictures. Everybody used to come to me, bro, you everywhere. You doing this, you doing that, you doing that. Bro, some of that shit, sometimes I had 200 seats and I paid attention to StubHub and seen who didn't buy a ticket, and I walked down at halftime because I knew nobody was coming at the halftime. And I sat in the best seats, you know what I mean? And I flicked it up because sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. But don't fucking fake it so much when you spend all your fucking money. So if you're making $100,000 a year, you really make $70,000 a year because Uncle Sam's going to take about 25 to 30% of that.
You gotta live off 40.
So out of that 70, you need to live off of 35,000 to 40. So whatever you got in there or whatever you can budget in there, well, he said he touched on budget. Whatever you can budget in there, you do that. You know what I'm saying? And what I was able to do is I was just able to just kind of stack little bits and pieces, but it took me for working for somebody for 18 years for me to gain the knowledge and gain the experience and gain the capital that I needed to do what I needed to do. Now, my goals for the next 10 years is that I have my daughter watch me. I was fortunate enough for my daughter to watch me. I have 3 biological kids and 3 bonus daughters. Everybody that's around me saw what I was doing. Everybody that's around me, I told them what I was doing. Everybody else choose to ask me for a Cash App, an Apple Pay. They wanted $5 here, $10 there, $15 there. Nobody ever asked me to teach them the business. My son, who I've spent the most time with in my whole life, my son that is, he's not getting ready to be 19 this month coming. 19 years old. I even showed him everything. He said, Pops, I want to go in the trucking business. So that's not what I wanted him to do. I wanted him to be my right-hand man. But my daughter, she took it in, she saw it, and she made a sacrifice. I turned over. We have 7 locations are out for the low bail bond. 7 locations. And it's not hard to get locations.
Loyalty, your bonus brother up here.
Yeah, it's not hard to get locations, believe me.
How long, bro?
And the thing, and you heard me say, I worked till July, so my job financed some of these locations. You know what I mean? My job financed these locations. I couldn't get nothing from the bank, so I'm going to say it one more time. My job financed my locations so that I could have locations. We have a location in Florence. We just lost our location in Conway, but we're trying to find that again. They didn't renew the lease. But we had a location in Aiken that I closed down to get the studio. But we do have, this is the big location that we're sitting in right now.
No,
this
give them the address, my nigga. No.
7317 Park Lane Road,
yes,
Suite
sir.
E.
Say one more time, please. Say one more time.
7317 Park Lane Road, Suite E. the studio is on Suite A. We have both the studio and the bail bonds in the same building. Also have a location in Lexington. That's 203 West Main Street.
Talk your shit.
Big brick building with nothing but white folks walking in and out of there. You got to have security code. And if you come in on the weekend, I got this little silver tab that I put up to a little thing, and I think that's just the coolest damn thing. And it's the little things that matter. Like, but anyway, we turned over. Well, we have a location in Florence, 3656 South Irby Street, Florence, South Carolina.
Low time.
We got one more location too. Okay. I forgot about that. So anyway,
it happens.
I was able to turn my business over to my daughter, which she was just able.
Beautiful.
She was just able to quit her job this past Friday, and now she's an entrepreneur. Yes, and I thought that was gonna be my son because I thought my daughter was gonna be a nurse.
Cause you a nigga.
And she was so smart. I thought she was gonna be a nurse, but I didn't know her calling was to be my right hand and my son's calling was to do his own thing. Well, you know what I mean? So you never know what your kids are going to do or which way they're going to do. All you can do is support them. You can't force them to do anything to take over the family business of there. But when somebody steps up and acts like they're interested, I go the extra mile for them. And that's the same thing that I did for my daughter. I walked her through the bonding business. She knows how to do everything that I could do on her own.
So
you know what I'm saying?
OG loyalty. So, you know, you just talked about earlier about, you know, your right-hand man.
Mm-hmm.
You got a right-hand woman.
Oh, yeah. My wife, Tiffany, yeah. She stayed down for me. She gave me money. She helped finance a lot of stuff for me and everything like not finance going to the bank. I got great credit. But, I mean, she just kind of like...
Nigga, your goddamn wallet is goddamn green.
She helped me out. You know what I'm saying? She was very supportive. And then when I wanted to get back into the music thing, even though she might not like me not always being home, but she know what's going on and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I went from one job, because I have to be at the bond place till at least 10, 11 o'clock every night. So while I'm here, I'm doing music. You know what I'm saying? And that's my goal. That's what I was getting to. That's my goal for the next 10 years is to do what I love.
Gotcha.
And
I got a question for all three of y'all, though.
Work is not what I love. That's what I just gave to my daughter because she's 24. And she can work till she's 50 years old. Or she got 23 more years before she can even catch up to my age. So she can work those 23 years, build this, give it. We both just finished our insurance classes, and we both got to take the state exam, but we both were going to pass it.
That's right.
Man, we're going to have an insurance company too and everything like that. But I'm not going to be.
I'm your bonus brother. We got to talk.
I'm not going to be working. So you know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is going to be music. And that's what I want to do. That's my goal for the next 10 years is I don't want to, I'm 47 years old. I am realistic. I don't want to be NBA young boy. The people
old man.
The people that are our age are the babies of hip hop.
Right.
It's people that's listening that want to hear P. Rose rap every day. I want to hear P. When I get up in the morning, I listen to a P. Rose song. You know what I'm saying?
Can we agree though? Can we do agree like far as like the last year or two, like far as like Nas and certain people, like it's kind of like about hip hop more about.
Oh yeah, I love Nas.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about based on like lately it just seemed like based on not just somebody being young as hell. It's just based like lately it's so far like in the past year. I said 18 months, because especially when Nas was dropping King Disease and Magic, right? And all that stuff. Like, it's been lately based on just like pure hip hop, like Coast Contra and all them boys like that, right? So, but I got a question. It's not a question for y'all. I ain't met you.
Last question, but we got to wrap up.
I ain't met your old lady yet, but I want to give a shout out to my sisters. Make sure you know Michelle and your old lady know. I'm talking about right now. Hold on, don't do that yet. Hold on, let me go first. Because I said it first. Don't do that. Hold on, so watch this. Don't do that. You got me fucked up. Don't do that. Because I said it first. Hey, Prime, I'm talking to you too. I got a question. Not a question. I want y'all to praise y'all queens, man. How y'all here tonight. You know, we right now we all going based on inspiration and dream. That's what I'm saying. Like we all right now, the work we put in right now, all the work we all putting in, right?
We help you get a ring on your finger, nigga.
Why we want to
That's why we here.
We talking about my sister. No,
we trying to calm Daniel Chestnut.
Pat, we talking about my sisters.
We talking about you. We gotta add one to you.
And if you gonna take a shot,
Hey, but
shout out, but
to build on what Daniel's saying,
Thank you.
and what I didn't realize is I'm gonna give a shout out to Tip.
Cause you ain't shit.
I'm gonna give a shout out there. I may not get to say it right because I know the Bible, but I can't quote everything.
Yeah.
But and the Quran. But if you you know what I'm saying, you don't know God until you get a wife.
Yeah,
you know
I'm trying to get
and
that.
things don't work for you until you get a wife.
When a man finds a wife,
when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. When a man finds a wife,
make
he
sure you
finds
tell
a
your
good
wife
thing.
what I was trying to say for OG fucked me up, okay?
I mean, even if you and your wife just sitting there looking at each other every day, and y'all like, damn, we 10 years deep, man. Like, I want to move on a little bit. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because Big Daddy Kane said in 1988, and this stuck with me since 1988. Romance without finance is a nuisance. And I think he got that. Marriage is not just love. It's 25.
No.
It's 25% love. It's because you're gonna fall out of love with this motherfucker a couple times.
What?
It's 25% sex because you're gonna go a couple weeks every once in a while and be like, goddamn.
You gonna hit a drop.
Let me go beat my shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's 25. You know, and it's 25.
Diddy couch.
And it's 25. It's 25 spiritual. It's 25 spiritual.
Ooh.
But the other 25 is motherfucking finances.
Yes.
So when you give up on your wife, you just gave up on 25% of your life. Now, if you you really gave up on 50% because you probably can find love, and you probably can find something else there, but you won't find finances, and you won't find the spiritual.
You will not.
You can find love and sex anywhere. They on
Hold on, spiritual comes before money.
Is that a half-ass?
They on two nights and you can find love and you can find love and sex. If you want to find sex, you can find sex right up here at Envy. They got plenty of sex in there right now. Plenty of love in there. You can go in there and all you gotta do is say hello and buy a couple drinks, and you can find yourself in love in 2 weeks because there's some fine girls up there, some bad women up there, and you will fall in love with them. But what you gotta realize is that's not a permanent thing.
And that's 75% finance when you do it.
That's not a permanent thing.
Ain't no fun.
Don't give up the wife. Don't give up the wife.
What you got?
Ain't no fun, y'all, if you ain't got no money on it.
No, it ain't. And this marriage thing is a business, and a lot of y'all don't realize that. Y'all think, it's just love and sex. No,
if you think
that love and sex shit gonna go ahead a dry spell, and that's when you got divorce. But if you got the spirit where y'all believe in God and y'all praying with each other, and y'all got some motherfucking money coming through the door.
God gotta be number one.
Look here, my wife get paid.
That's what I'm saying. Your God,
my wife get paid, baby.
I'm glad you said that, OG, because when I was telling somebody earlier, right?
I was day of my life.
I be screaming, right? Yeah. And somebody said, like, would you deal with a girl that make more money than you? I said, my wife make more money than me. A girl make more money than me. She has to believe in God.
My wife made more money.
She has to believe in God.
My wife made more money than me first 5 years of our relationship.
But what I'm saying though, I can't deal with a woman that makes more money than me. She don't believe in God. If she don't believe in God, it's all straight business because she needs.
And look, we gonna touch on that.
Yeah, we'll touch on that time.
We about to make that shit happen. Keep that. Hey, notate that, bro.
Please.
We got to go there.
Yeah.
So listen,
y'all, he gotta go.
I appreciate y'all tapping in to Real Raw Reflection. Y'all know y'all go to YouTube.
Triple R.
Hey, yo, share them
the third power.
Share them clips. We got Prime Tech who busting it down and he putting it straight to y'all phones.
No Diddy.
Y'all computers, and it's live, y'all. Keep showing your love. We appreciate y'all showing up with us every week. Usually we do it on Wednesday. We're on Thursday this week. But y'all know we fluctuate. Y'all just stay rocking with the kids. Shout out to Tristan, a.k.a. Mr. Sign, for showing up, brother. Don't make it your last time.
No, definitely the last time.
Man, bring that music back. Bring that music back.
Hey.
Man, we record here all the time, bro.
Motivate these niggas, bro.
Yeah,
I like doing some of that.
So once again, appreciate y'all showing up. Rock out. Love y'all, man.
All right.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.